Yeah, a $15 billion capital program, to be specific. And I mean, here's some of the highlights from that program. No small part of this would be subway modernization. That's things like fixing along 4th Avenue in Brooklyn the DNR signals. They're more than 75 years old. They're constantly causing delays. There's a lot of money earmarked for elevators and other accessibility projects. And the next phase of the 2nd Avenue subway was dependent on this funding, and future plans like a big east-west new subway line along 125th that the MTA just started consider. So major projects that currently do not have funding.
So what happens now to these projects?
Well, the governor addressed this a little bit in her pre-recorded address. Again, she was just in a room, isolated. She didn't take questions, which we really would have liked to ask. But she says there's some short-term funding available here. She's going to work with the legislature to try and find some money. So let's say there's an elevator being built at your subway stop near you. That project will continue. That's probably safe. But what comes next is a big question mark. You mentioned a potential business tax, but we really don't know. And no one seems to know where $15 billion over the next few years will come from.
And I know it said indefinite suspension, but can we say that this is the end?
Well, I can tell you that some of the big advocates do believe this is the end, but it's not quite that simple. I mean, remember, this is a law enacted largely because we had such a bad transit summer in 2019, you guys might recall, and really this was a reaction to that. So it would take a legislative action to undo that legislative action. So it's not dead yet. The legislature would have to act. There's no small amount of progressive Democrats that would love to block this. We'll see where the votes lie, honestly.